Greetings, people of the internet. I am LUCHA MAN, and welcome to LUCHA MAN Reviews, where I find information about stuff going on and tell you guys to check it out. Yeah, sorry for this late post, but I had a lot to do, so I'll be covering a review of a TV show and provide you guys with information about upcoming reviews. Alright, today I am going to review Mike Tyson's Mysteries, a new animated comedy coming to that's on the Adult Swim lineup. Now, okay, so since it's on Adult Swim, you know that this is mostly for adults. So it's a good show, but there's a little bit of language involved, so you might want to make sure the kids don't see this. And well, it's Mike Tyson, so there you go. Mike Tyson's Mysteries is, the long and short of it, a spoof of the Scooby-Doo genre. It stars Mike Tyson as Mike Tyson, and seriously, it is Mike Tyson's own voice who's doing this, and he produced it, so I think he's aware of the fact that he's now doing a blatant parody of himself and of Scooby-Doo. Now, along with him, he has his adopted stepdaughter, Young Hee Tyson. She is apparently the straight man or straight woman in this show, as everyone else seems to either be crazy or whatever. And she seems to be the only one with a level head in the series. Next, since this is Mike Tyson, and it's also making fun of Scooby-Doo, he has a pigeon, but not any ordinary pigeon. It's a talking pigeon, just named Pigeon. And if you're wondering why he sounds familiar, it's because, well, if you've seen it in other cartoons, you've probably seen Fairly Odd Parents, and you've probably seen Norm the Genie. That's right. Norm Macdonald is the voice of Norm the Genie and the pigeon for this show. Only Norm's a little more crude in this show. So yeah, if you recognize him from Fairly Odd Parents, because I was just watching the show, I was like, why does that pigeon sound familiar? I recognize that voice. I knew it was Norm. I just had to look up who the voice actor was. The final person, part of the Mike Tyson mystery crew, or Team Tyson, I guess, is what? They also have a van, so again, Scooby-Doo parody. But the final person on Tyson's team is John Chambers, the 9th Marquess of Queensberry. Now, here's what it just says. They just call him the Marquess of Queensberry, or Marcus. Now, here's what I found this interesting. The Marquess of Queensberry, or is the 9th one, is known basically for promoting and openly approving of boxing, and that is where the term Queensberry's rules came in, which is the standard rules for how boxing is, which follows pretty much to today's standards. And since it's a show that involves Mike Tyson, boxing and ear-biting man himself, I thought it was interesting, kind of funny but interesting. Anyway, like I said, it is a parody and spoof of Scooby-Doo, and the really funny part is that this is from Warner Brothers Studios. Seriously, if you look through the credits, it says it's from Warner Brothers, so they are fully aware that Mike Tyson is making fun of one of their original products, which I think is kind of funny. Yeah, so basically, there's no real overarch. The plot is, it's kind of like with Scooby-Doo. Someone needs help, or there's a mystery or something, so Tyson and his team, they go to the Mystery Mobile and go off to help that person solve the mystery or help them in any way, shape, or form. Now there is some swearing, of course, since this is the Adult Swim and it's Mike Tyson. And from the first episode, there was some violence and a little bit of blood, but what do you expect from a show that has a boxer? Yeah, it's pretty good. There was some funny visual stuff. There was no like major hardcore swearing like there has been with the last few shows I reviewed. But like I said, it's on the Adult Swim, so it's not for the kids. I'd say Mike Tyson is to Scooby-Doo as what the Venture Brothers is to Johny Quest, with a little bit of Scooby-Doo sprinkled in for flavor. So, I'd say if you liked the first season of the Venture Brothers, you'll like Mike Tyson Mysteries, because, and unlike the Venture Brothers, each episode is only a 15-minute segment, not a full half-hour segment. Alright, so I enjoyed it, but if you're not a fan of Mike Tyson, obviously you're going to want to avoid this. But, and if you don't like anything that makes fun of Scooby-Doo, then you also want to avoid this. But overall, I have to say, I give Mike Tyson Mysteries an 8.5. out of 10. Yeah, I'm not expecting this to be like the greatest show or the smartest show on television, but it's pretty funny. And the fact that Warner Brothers is so behind this show for making fun of one of their own products, I think that's pretty interesting that they are doing this. But yeah, so like I said, if you like Venture Brothers, you'll like this. So give it a try. Alright, so that's all for the review of the Mike Tyson Mysteries. So now, I want to talk to you about some upcoming events for the month of November. Starting Monday, November 3rd, Cartoon Network will be hosting a 5-night event called Over the Garden Wall. It is a show that, I was looking this up, this show comes to us from a gentleman who worked on The Amazing World of Gumball and Adventure Time. So it's going to be... So I think that's where part of the animation style comes into play. Cartoon Network's has been advertising this, and I was looking at this and I was like, this looks fairly interesting. I wonder what's going on. It's being promoted as a 5-night mystery event. So I thought, okay, 5 episodes. No. According to the internet, this is from Wikipedia, so take it with a grain of salt. It says that there's 10 episodes, so I think we get 2 episodes back to back each night. And I don't know, I guess each episode is a half hour, so an hour-long special for 5 nights. This is going to be interesting. I'm wondering how this will turn out. And since it's going to be such a big show, I'm going to review it after it's done. But just to warn you in advance, check out Over the Garden Wall. It looks interesting, and I like the way it's animated, so give it a shot. I'm just saying check it out in advance, because it looks interesting. Alright, next on the list of upcoming events. Saturday, November 8th. The new CGI series Sonic Boom will be coming to Cartoon Network. It's a TV series about Sonic the Hedgehog. Now, according to the internet, there's going to be a tie-in video game, and as I am a frequenter to the local comic book shop, I have learned that the Sonic Boom series will also be adapted into a comic series. I'm thinking it's also going to be from Archie Comics, the provider of the original Sonic the comic series. So if you like Sonic the Hedgehog and want to check out his new show, check it out on Saturday, November 8th. So I've been a fan of Sonic for a while now, and it'll be interesting to see him with a show. He's had 2 other TV shows in the past. One that was more of a silly, goofy Saturday morning cartoon style, and then there was one that actually had a story that was more closely knit with what was seen in the comic series. A little more, that took things a little more seriously. So I think that'll be interesting. And finally, coming November 11th, this is the last one. If you are a fan of Adam West, and if you're a fan of Batman, and if you like stuff from the 1960s, then we have good news for you. November 11th is the official release date of Batman, the complete 1960s television series. So if you like seeing someone throw a punch and there's a bam or a pow or a zap or a hi-ya or other stuff like that. That's right, the entire 1960s collection is coming to Blu-ray and DVD. So, yeah, that'll be interesting to see how that works out. Yeah, so I will try to review as much of these as I can, and as many as I can, and as fast as I can. So, sorry it took so long to get all this information put together for you. But hey, it'll be great. I look forward to checking this all out, and getting to review it and share it with all you guys and gals. So, thank you for your time. That's all we have for this episode. And until next time, this has been Lucha Man! For Lucha Man reviews, and for upcoming news. Thank you for watching, and have a nice day.